Hey Guitar Ninjas, if I was brand new to acoustic guitar, hadn't played anything before, these are the steps that I would take to make the most progress in the shortest amount of time. Step 1. What we want to do here is find out where the notes are on the guitar. Now this isn't about having them all to memory, this is just being able to work it out without taking too long. So the first thing we need to know is the open tuning of the strings. E, A, D, G, B, E. From there, we want to learn the 12 individual notes of music. Now, I find it easier just to think about these in sharps, but do remember that every sharp note also has a flat name. So we'd go A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then it goes back round to A. Now, if you can remember those 12 notes, remember if we're thinking in sharps, B and E don't have a sharp, but the rest do. If you remember those 12 notes and you remember how the guitar's tuned, then all we need to do is every time we go up a fret, we go to the next note. So the 6th string is tuned to an E, so that's where we're going to start. We're going to start with an E. When we play the 1st fret, there's no E sharp, so we're going straight to the note F. Then as we go up another fret, we're going to F sharp, and the next one G. So that's what I would get your head around first, is finding the notes on the lowest 2 strings. That's your 6th and 5th string, E and A. The rest, not as important. Tip number 2 is we want to learn your 6th string major and your 6th string minor bar chord shapes. So bar chords are pretty difficult. Why would I suggest that for somebody that's fairly new? Well, once you've got this, the freedom of the guitar opens up. Now if you need a sense of achievement and you want to learn some songs quicker, then definitely take this in a different angle. This is about learning the most advantageous things for making the biggest amount of progress in the quickest amount of time. If you can get the effort and work into getting your bar chords right, then the next stage is going to make this so easy. We've got 6th string major bar chord shapes, 6th string minor bar chord shapes. So I'd get yourself comfortable with both of those and finding the notes so that we can play any major or minor chord without having to learn loads of different chord shapes. For instance, if I find myself an A sharp, so E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, then I could play an A sharp minor or an A sharp major, just by using the bar chord shapes. And with those same shapes, I could play an F sharp, E, F, F sharp, or an F sharp minor. So just by knowing where the notes are and the 6th string major and minor bar chords, we can play a lot of songs. So the next thing is we're going to now learn to do the same thing on the 5th string, so 5 string bar chord shapes, basically the same as your A and A minor. So on the 5th string I might want to play a C sharp major, or I might want to play a B minor. And again, those shapes can be moved up and down, which is why the bar chords are really handy. So with a 6th string major, a 6th string minor, a 5 string major and a 5 string minor, with knowing where the notes are for the root notes of these chords, we then have all of the chords in 2 string positions. So now you have the fundamentals of what you need to learn almost any pop song. If you now search for a song online and then the words chords, you will get a list of the lyrics with chords written above for almost any song you can imagine. Now sometimes the chords will be really confusing and it might be like an A7 sus2 add 11. Now obviously with certain songs that's going to be really important, but most of the time you can get away with just looking at the root note and if it says major or minor. If you look up a song and you see it says C, G, D, then obviously you can play some regular chords, but what if we found a song that was in G sharp? Well, it's a lot harder to play regular chords with those chords. So now when you're looking up a song, you'll be able to see the lyrics and the chords written above. You can then take a little bit of time to think about where those chords are. It's not about the fact we're able to do this instantly, this is just the quickest route to get there. So if you see that there's a C sharp, you might want to work out where that is on both the 6th string and the 5th string, so that when you work out the other chords, you know what makes sense to go up and down the neck or change between the string shapes. So there you have it, you can pick a song that you know and like, look up the chords and just work out where those chords need to be played using the bar chord shapes. And you'll be able to do this for any and every song that exists. Even ones that don't normally have guitars strumming through it will still normally have a chord pattern somewhere that you can use to play the song. Now the first stage that I would do is not worry at all about any of the strumming patterns. We're going to just strum on the point in which the chord changes. Let's take Hallelujah for a classic. So Hallelujah starts by playing between C and A minor. It's doing some arpeggio things. I believe it's originally done on a piano. I'm not 100% sure, but we could play this using the guitar. Just looked up the note C and then A minor. So instead of worrying about how it's picked or how it's played, I can just do that single strum. Obviously these two chords could be played open, but I'm just using this for example. Now, as soon as you start to sing the lyrics, you'll be able to recognise the song without needing to pick anything or do any random strumming patterns. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? And it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. So as you can see from that, just by strumming the chord over the word that's written down below the chord on the sheet, I can now play a version of the song that you recognise without any more technicality. Once I'm comfortable with this, then I can add more of a strumming pattern or picking pattern to the chords. But that is the easiest way to learn a song. People recognise it more from the lyrics than they do from the guitar work. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. If you think I missed anything or you think that I've taken it in a wrong direction, please let me know in the comments below. If there's anything you'd like more details on, then again, just comment and I will respond where I can. Hope this was helpful. I release a new guitar related video twice every single week, one being a riff of the week. So it'd be awesome if you subscribed, check out more of the videos, hit the bell notification so you know when they come out, and I'll catch you in a new video soon.